fun, but we worked really hard when we were, oh no, don't let me fool you. Studying every night in the library. That's the way it was, Mom and Dad. Yeah. So I graduated with a degree in psychology, and that took me to Boston. You heard I became a teller, and a couple years later I moved back to Maine and I joined Canal National Bank. And I've got to thank great mentors, individuals like Scott Hutchinson, Joel Stevens, Mike Yandel, individuals who really believed in me, challenged me, and taught me banking. And even here this evening, there's some cohorts from Canal Bank, Dodie Morgan, Carol Morrison, the Canal Bank cohorts. We had a lot of fun. That was what banking was really a lot of fun. Let me tell you. When I was at Canal, my dad loved to tell this story because Canal had a great tuition reimbursement program, and Canal merged with Depositors in Augusta, and my dad was a banker in Augusta. So he was with Bank of Maine in Augusta, so he loved to say that I was taking advantage of the tuition reimbursement program, so his competition was paying for my MBA education. I was recruited and joined Citibank as their head of their commercial banking unit, and ultimately had the opportunity to become president of Citibank Maine, and joined Fleet after Citibank was sold. And I came to think about it, ironically, I'm the only woman I think has probably become president of Citibank in Maine, Fleet Bank in Maine, and then on to Bank of America in Maine. So I just keep interviewing for those jobs. Sometimes it's your own job you're interviewing for. So my boss this evening, Stephanie Armitage, Community North Regional Executive, is here along with our Regional Business Executive, Donna Watson. Many of you might know Donna. She has strong ties to Maine. Her parents live in Maine, and she worked here in Portland. So thank you to Stephanie and Donna, who had a hard time getting here. Sent a letter and came in person from Charlotte. I reminded him today, it was exactly 6 years ago, I think yesterday, that Mark flew, and it was snowing, and he came up, and it was customer day one for Bank of America, where we pulled the signs off and we were branded Bank of America. And Mark and all of my associates, Stephanie, have just been fabulous coaches and role models to help us transition and become Bank of America. And I couldn't be more proud to work for an organization. It's a fabulous company to work for. And you know, some of the things that make Bank of America really special are, it's what we call the Bank of America spirit. So tonight we have actually 5 tables of associates. I couldn't be more honored that you chose to come here. So I think you want to show them what Bank of America spirit is. So I would ask you to stand again if you're a Girl Scout. I even said bring your sashes. I know Nancy has her. If you're a Bank of America associate and you are a former Girl Scout, please stand. Standing that we're a Girl Scout, I am especially proud. They did fundraising this evening and sold the sponsorship for 30 different camperships. Bank of America, on behalf of all of our associates that are here this evening, that are women that are associates or teammates and former Girl Scouts, there's going to be a campership purchased in your name, so that together we're contributing 20 additional camperships.
That's huge.
You know, I told you what a great company Bank of America was. I have the privilege, my day job is running the retail bank in the state of Maine. So to the banking center managers that are here this evening, if you're a customer across the state, we really appreciate you banking with Bank of America. But I gotta tell you, my roots in retail banking really go right back to Girl Scouting because I loved to sell. I love to sell Girl Scout cookies. And if you could get that top cookie award, it was just honor then. It was like, BJ, I fought you for it every single time. So there was one secret to being the top seller in Troop 500, and that was the kid that got to Mrs. Canning's house first. And Mrs. Canning lived about half a mile down the road from us. If you got to her house first, if you were the first Girl Scout, she would buy 10 boxes. If you were second or third, you got 2 boxes. It was important to get on your bike and get down the road. If you wanted to be that top seller, you had to get to Mrs. Canning. And as a result today, I've got to be honest with you, there is not a light bulb, a magazine, popcorn, gift wrap. If you come to my house, you are guaranteed a sale. So go see Betsey, she'll buy at least 2. So that, I've talked about, Girl Scout cookies helped me with my retail banking career, but you know what? My sashes are not, my badges are not an indicator of later in life. For the first one right here, cooking, my kids can tell you not so much. We've got sewing, yeah, I believe in a tailor. Art, my mom was very good at art, but I don't really have the talent. And then the one I feel really bad about is kids' pets. We had no pets, a few occasional goldfish, But I got to tell you, the competitive spirit, I wanted each one of these badges. I mean, I went through the catalog, what do you have to do to get to this badge? I love that kid on the video, singing a nursing home on there. What do I have to do? So, to my mom and Mrs. Cobb, and helped us earn those badges, thank you so much. We even went camping to get that camping badge. My mom's probably never forgiven me for that one. So I just got to say thank you because, I think it is, great family, great friends, great teammates that I work with, a great community that I live in, the great state of Maine, education at the University of Maine at Orono, education at USM, throughout, growing up in Central Maine, I couldn't be more proud to be tonight's honorary woman of distinction. It's just a tremendous, tremendous honor for me. So my thanks to the Girl Scouts, and a few years ago when Meg Baxter was honored, she got everyone to sing the Brownie song. So I'm thinking I can't sing, everybody knows that, but what I could do is say, you know what, it's make new friends but keep the old. One is silver, the other's gold. Has been a great motto in my life, in my career, that has been very helpful and comes in the roots of Girl Scouting. So I've got a friend, Jennifer, that's her maiden name, Cassidy. She said she'd sing, and a couple other people said they'd sing. Mrs. Cobb, you said you'd sing. She said everybody knows the words to that. So if anybody wants to sing, we can sing some Make New Friends, but keep the old. One is silver and the other's gold. Thank you so much. This is just an incredible honor to myself and my family. Thank you.